These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your top stories here on this Monday morning at ABC15 Arizona.
I've been at the first city council meeting starting in Queen Creek and at every walk, every fundraiser, and if it were my child, I'd want someone to support me and be there every step of the way to get justice until it's served fully.
And keeping our promise to stay on top of teen violence here in the Valley, this coming Sunday does mark 6 months since that brutal attack on Preston Lord. The community coming together yesterday to honor the life and legacy of the 16-year-old who died after an attack on Halloween. The city of Chandler will proclaim September 23rd, his birthday, Preston Lord Day. Later today, the city will be hosting a listening session about teen violence. Chandler Police will offer an update highlighting resources about this really tough topic these days. That event goes from 5:30 p.m. to 7 there at the Chandler Nature Center. An investigation continues in Tucson today after a University of Arizona student was killed in a shooting over the weekend. We've learned the victim is a 20-year-old woman. 3 others were also hurt at a house party early Sunday morning. So far, no arrests have been made. On the border watch today, a shelter facility in Nogales, Arizona is telling us that they are seeing migrants from all over the world using their services. And that's on top of the full-time residents in town who need help as well. Crossroads Rescue Mission Nogales provides meals, clothing, and shelter to anyone who needs it. And volunteers prepare meals and even lead worship services there at the mission.
They come in here, they're broken, they're beaten, they're tired, they're scared, whatever it is. I like to help them with that encouragement of moving forward.
And he says that they need more food and clothing donations to keep up with all of the need right now. Let's talk about gold, because gold prices are hitting historic highs right now. So it might be tempting to sell what you have, your precious metals, for extra cash. Our consumer reporter John Matarese is looking at whether it's the right time to sell or stash it so you don't waste your money.
Whether you have some old jewelry or maybe some coins at home, buyers and sellers can really benefit from today's sky-high gold and silver prices. For instance, these coins are worth almost $10,000.
Here at Main Street Coin, numismatist Clay Wallen is busier than he's been in years.
There's $185.97 there.
Chris Reynolds and Jim Payne are a few of his customers now cashing in.
How much did you get?
$200.
The price of spot gold, which is an ounce of gold that can be bought or sold immediately, nearing $2,400 per ounce in mid-April, a record high. Even Costco is in on the action, selling 1-ounce gold bars to members online. So what's behind the recent gold rush?
Anytime you have concern, uncertainty, there seems to be a rush into precious metals such as gold and silver.
Gold buyer Tony Davis says inflation, political uncertainty, and international conflict can all drive up the price. It has cooled since reaching a record high, but Davis says more growth is possible.
Some folks are a little hesitant to buy once they've seen a little bit of a run-up in prices, but that doesn't necessarily mean that prices have topped.
For those looking to sell, Davis says do your due diligence by regularly checking buy and sell rates online and compare vendor prices.
They're going to fluctuate a little bit based on supply and demand.
Clay Wallen says you can make good cash from bracelets, rings, and old coins, and says there's no sense holding out in the hope of higher prices.
It doesn't matter what form gold or silver is in, it's cash, it's money.
A modern-day gold rush so you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. After a cooler weekend and near normal temperatures even yesterday, temperatures are about to get warmer this week. So the 90s, they're back today. Phoenix tops out at 93 degrees. We'll also see the 90s in Casa Grande, Gila Bend, and in areas to our west. In northern Arizona, a little milder today too. Mid-60s for Flagstaff with light breezes there. 75 today in Payson. So because temperatures are going to get a little higher, that warm up is going to happen a little faster. Plan accordingly after a cooler weekend. Just make sure to mentally adjust, right? Get those outdoor activities done earlier. Temperatures at about 80 degrees by 10 a.m., upper 80s by lunchtime, and then we're into the 90s this afternoon, and we'll reach that high of 93, staying in the 90s through about 6 p.m. before those temperatures start to come down again. Look for clear skies, light winds today. Breezes in northern Arizona. Then by midweek, those breezes pick up here in the valley, but otherwise we're looking at abundant sunshine across Arizona pretty much for the next 7 days, with temperatures that are running warmer than normal in the 90s here in the valley each day.
And for the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, hit us up at abc15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app. Make it a great day.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.